What is a legacy? According to Hamilton,
Legacy. What is a legacy? It's planting seeds in a garden you never get to see.
there are legacy students who follow their parents' footsteps and go to the same college as they did. There are legacy characters that have been remembered for decades, or even honestly reaching a century at this point. There are writers who have become legacies in the writing world, who have left legacies. There are rich people who have made a legacy because they're so rich. Now, the reason that I've brought this up is because I am in a crucial developmental stage of my life. I am trying to figure out who I am, what I want to do, what I want my impact to be, and I've been thinking about things like this, and just, thinking, I guess. The word legacy has really been in my mind recently. Well, not specifically the word legacy, but I've figured out that's kind of what I've been feeling, I guess you could say. I have left a legacy at my school, or I'm leaving one. I'm entering my senior year. I've been running since 5th grade, and I've helped build a cross-country team, and I've been on varsity, and I've stuck with my team for years. My legacy has been left, or will be left, and what's the next one, What's my next thing? What's my next impact? And yes, I'm not confined to whatever I decide that I want to be or I want to do. I can change, I can grow. Anyone can. But that still leaves me wondering what I want to be known for the rest of my life, I guess you could say, what I want my legacy to be. Many people have decided to make social media their legacy. They chase after these selfish dreams of being famous and everyone loving them, and they force their life to be this certain style. They try to live a fake life, kind of, for views. And even though I have a YouTube channel, that is not my dream. I don't want to be famous. I have no intention of it. This channel's more of like a time capsule for future Carly. Hi, future Carly. How you doing? And that's just not what I'm looking for in life, right? I'm not looking for the fulfillment or the improvement of others. That's not where my joy comes from, and that's not what I want to be remembered for, because most of these people who are quote-unquote famous right now are going to be forgotten, lost in time. Their legacy is built upon sand, because there's just so many famous people on the internet that it's an ocean, it's a sea of people. So I went and did the reasonable thing to do. I went and I prayed. So I asked God. I'm not sure what I want to do with this curiosity. I'm not sure where to go next. And I feel like kind of empty in my faith. Please open my eyes. Show me what I need to see. I'll look for what I need to see, because that's a misconception. You can't just say, show me what I need, show me what I need. If you're not looking, he can't show you if you're not looking. So you need to make sure that you're doing the work to see what he wants you to see, because it's there. It is. I said, it's my job to open my eyes, help me see. And he basically said, this life is not your own. My legacy, my purpose is not to be a politician or an actress. That bird is really yelling. My purpose is to spread God's love, to spread God's word, not to try to be famous or try to get fame. He has given us this amazing life. He has given us this wonderful world. I want to explore the natural beauty that he's given us, instead of all the worldly things that we have come across recently. The thought of a legacy is not only selfish, but it is of this world. And there is so much more to life than this world. This world is but a portion of our lives, because one day we will die. And people think it ends there. People think that's it, so I have to live my life to the fullest, which is great to live your life to the fullest. That's great. Definitely want to do that. But they think it's because it ends there, when really our life on this earth is just a tiny, tiny bit of how much we will live and how much we will experience, because we will live in eternity in heaven. If you are saved, you will live in eternity in heaven. And eternity is literally unimaginable. So that's like, so you might be thinking, oh, she's saying our time here is meaningless. No, because our life has purpose. My life has purpose. We have a goal that we need to accomplish, which is spreading God's word, spreading God's love, and spreading his wisdom. By all means, I am not wise. Please don't take it that way. But he showed me what I needed to see, and he gave me the purpose that I have to work for next. Now, all that being said, you might think, okay, well, no legacy, right? So I'm just gonna be forgotten when I die. No. At first, when I wrote this video, I was gonna say that our true legacy lies in God, but I think I was wrong about that, because God's word and journey is so much more than a legacy. Because I think a legacy is a worldly thing, and I think it's more than that. I think the only way to define, like, the story, I don't think the greatness can be defined to the word legacy. It's more than that. You may think, well, we'll just be forgotten, when we die, we'll go to heaven, that's all. Instead, we become a part of the story. Even if you save one person, or if you save hundreds, thousands, if you help people, if you spread the word, and you have many people converted, any impact, even just one, you are part of the story. You helped one person find their way to God, and you made an impact. You will be remembered because of that. And frankly enough, going to heaven and being a part of God's wonderful and beautiful story, being a part of God's world, and not constantly on the internet, or constantly filming, or constantly in politics, being able to go out into his beautiful world, being able to connect to people one-on-one, or even through other ways, that means so much more than trying to build yourself a legacy for your own selfish reasons. So I think that instead of thinking about legacy, we need to think past legacy. Think about what really matters, what our ultimate purpose is as human beings. And I hope that I helped you see a different view on legacy and on the world.